everyone, welcome to Fueled by Positivity, our new Skirt TV talk show.
Oh, this is awesome.
It is so awesome because we're here launching 2018 with a legend, Colleen. Thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you, Nicole. So happy to be here.
Why are you such a legend?
I don't know why I'm a legend. I think I'm a legend in my own mind, right? I mean, I did triathlons for maybe 15 years.
Man.
I was a world and national champion in that sport. And then I started Women's Quest, and I think that's been 27 years now.
I can't believe it because Women's Quest is a company that puts on these incredible life-changing retreats, right? Yeah. And
yes.
So before there were women's only retreats, there was Colleen Cannon putting on women's only retreats, right?
Right. I mean, when I first started Women's Quest, they didn't have anything like this. And what I learned in triathlon was to combine the body, mind, and the spirit. So it was on the cutting edge.
It was. And you know, body, mind, spirit, that's a really good way to open up 2018 because there's a lot of pressure right now.
Oh,
because
gosh.
Everybody watching is like a driven woman who wants to improve her life, right?
Right.
And here's the deal. We all want to set these incredible goals and intentions for 2018, but sometimes people don't quite know where to start because it can be really overwhelming.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what advice do you have? First of all, do you set goals or intentions?
I set really kind of easygoing goals, I would call them, and intentions. So I don't like to get too rigid.
Okay, what's easygoing goal? I am confused.
An easygoing goal is, I kind of go with the rhythms of nature. Because, you know, like in the winter, we're supposed to be going inward, and it's a time to reboot and revitalize and reset our body. So we've been going, you know, since like probably Halloween. People go from Halloween, eat all that candy, they go to Thanksgiving, they eat a bunch, they go to the holidays, to Hanukkah and Christmas, and they got, you know, all this stress.
It's all about eating.
I'm
just like
and
watching
they go
my
to the
stomach.
new year, and the new year gets like insane, and then all of a sudden on January 1st, you can take a deep breath. And so that's kind of the time when you can like shut the computer down of your mind, take a reset time, let yourself go inward. Like you wouldn't want to pull a bear out of a cave and say, okay, get on your schedule. It's time to do sit-ups now. It's time to go to your training program.
That's true. And you know, guess what? It is January 1st, right now, today.
I know.
So how do you help people who are sitting there going, I'm finally taking my breath? Actually, everyone, should we take a breath?
Yeah, let's take a deep breath.
How do you take a deep breath? You just like let your stomach stick out? Tell me about your breathing.
You absolutely want to take from the lower. We want to open up the whole diaphragm. So we're going to inhale and exhale. We can do a wonderful move with this. Let's inhale, energy all the way up. Turn your hands over. Inhale and exhale. That is called the balancing move.
Oh, I like it. We already did a
Isn't
move.
that great? Oh,
this
we're
is
so
so
good.
cool. We're on it. Okay, so that's one goal right now that everyone should just do for a second here.
Just stop and breathe.
Breathe.
And you're okay.
Okay, so what's next? Now they've breathed.
So basically, I think in the starting of the new year, you want to build your energy and vitality from the inside. So you don't want to have to like set all these goals that are rigid, like I have to go lose weight, I have to go run a marathon, you know, I have to build my business this big. You basically want to go kind of slow it down, which is why I meant about easygoing. And you want to have it be what inspires you. So you have to have enough time that you are settled in and maybe journaling, so you find what kind of inspires you. Because if you take action on a goal without that inspiration and without the energy behind it, you're going to fall flat on your face. And then you're going to resent it and feel kind of sad that you didn't make your goal.
You know, I think there's this idea that we need to find a passion and follow it, but you can't just create passion. So how does someone find or create that, or what's the more natural way to getting there? Because you talk about inspiration, but the passion has to be the foundation for the inspiration to come, right?
Absolutely. I think first of all you have to get clear on what it is that you want to create. So you can spend some time getting your clarity, and then you have to kind of ignite the passion within. And you cannot do that from a depleted state. You have to do it with good energy. That's why the winter time is all about this restoring time, to help you get energized. Yeah, you know, it's
That's
funny.
why I want to batch cook and go to bed early and all that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So when I would take this time as an athlete over the winter time, I would rest, I would turn into a big teddy bear, and then I would come out in the springtime and I would have the energy to race. So I didn't do a lot of hardcore training all winter long. I would do really good restorative things all winter.
That's really important because you need to be taking an off season. You
Absolutely.
can't just keep going hardcore all the time. Did you hear that? The
Please
legend
take some
said
time off.
And by the way, we're in the sisterhood.
Yes, the sisterhood of the traveling skirts.
And the traveling whatever, right? Okay, so
And you've got a goal.
I do. I have this awesome goal this year. Okay, well, it's not easy going though.
Yeah, well, kind of, because it's more about fun.
It is.
And play.
You know why she knows what it is? Because I'm going to learn how to surf. It's not about winning a surfing competition. It's about testing myself and moving in a way that I haven't done. And yes, I was a swimmer. You'd think I'd be a natural, but I don't know how to ski. I think those people would be more of a natural on a surfboard, right? So I'm nervous about it. But I'm really excited because I'm going to go learn how to surf at the Women's Quest Surf and Yoga Retreat, February 4th through 10th. By the way, there's like 5 spots left.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you want to come, join us. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so much fun.
Okay, so tell me about the retreat. Like, what can I expect there?
Oh my gosh, Costa Rica is so much fun. They have this thing they say, it's called Pura Vida, which is like pure life. And so when you get to Costa Rica, it's like taking off all of the stress clothing. It's like you just kind of like...
You take off your clothing?
You get to be in your bathing suit almost all the time. You get to walk barefoot.
Awesome.
You never have to put on shoes. And just walking, that's like, I think, my favorite thing about Costa Rica is you never have to put on shoes. You can walk everywhere barefoot.
Because why?
Well, because you're on these wonderful, long, white, sandy beaches that actually lots of magazines call the top 10 in the whole U.S.
Really?
Well, in the whole world, like, actually.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Top beaches anywhere in the world. And the water is warm, and the waves are perfect size, you know, to learn how to surf. They're not intimidating. And, you know, we have every size, every ability, every age learning to surf.
Oh, I love
We've
that.
had women way over 65 learning to surf.
Really? Because I'm just like imagining some kind of move on the board. Is that what I'm going to be doing?
Yeah, you're going to pop up, right or left. I'm goofy foot, so my right foot goes
goofy.
forward.
Oh, why are you right-handed? And so that's a goofy?
No, it doesn't
I don't know
actually
what that
matter.
means.
Yeah.
Okay. But it sounds like it's going to be
Oh,
a
it's
goofy time.
amazing. Organic food, yoga, right on the beach.
I want to be there now. Okay,
Me too.
But we have to wait 5 weeks. But there's still a couple of spots left.
Absolutely.
So if you want to come out, you got to join us. Plus, I'm going to do a Skirt Sports photo shoot because we're going to be in Costa Rica. How can we not do that?
It's going to be amazing.
Colleen, anything else you want to leave everybody with as they enter 2018?
Well, I think that mostly it's about taking and being good to yourself. So for my goal for this year is to be like a catalyst for kindness. And the first thing is to be kind to yourself. That means, like, don't get down on yourself. Don't get too, hard on yourself if you're not making your goals. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself praises. And then, be kind to those people that you see. Smile at them.
I just want to hug you.
Be kind to
hug everyone, but maybe you can smile at them.
If you can get them off their cell phones, you might have to get under the cell phone. Hi, I'm a human.
There for a hug.
It's all about connection for 2018.
All right, well, we leave everybody on Fueled by Positivity. We leave you every week with a move. So, Colleen, do you have a move for us today?
Oh gosh, I have a move, and it's not a hardcore physical fitness move. It's basically a move that I do every morning. So.
All right, awesome. We are off to a great start.
Oh my gosh,
Colleen
amazing.
Cannon here in the house. So she's got this move, right? And it is a really cool move that I believe everybody should start their day off with. So Colleen, tell us about your move.
Okay, so when you wake up, the first thing you do, obviously, is smile, because you're so happy to be alive. You smile, and it opens your central channel. So it opens your whole body, and your whole body gets to relax. Now, phase 2 of my move is if you can't relax then, and you need to turn off the inner alarm, is what I do, because Nicole and I were athletes for most of our life. We understand this. I draw a finish line, and I cross it. And then I put my hands up.
Oh, let me try that. Okay, wait. Hold on. I was sleeping, and then I woke up, and I smiled.
Draw your finish line.
Finish line.
That's 100 calories. Yes!
Yes.
Okay, so the origin of this, I started drawing the finish line when I used to train with my really good friend Ray Browning, who lived across the street. So he was a professional triathlete, and we would go on these runs every day. Okay, every day. And I always kind of wanted to beat him, even though I was like way behind him. But I would say, Ray, there's a bird in the tree. And I would draw a finish line, I would cross it, and I would win that run for the day. The next day, I would say, Ray, what's that over there? And he'd look, and I'd draw the finish line. Okay, so I would win every day. I would draw this finish line, and it went on for years that I was actually drawing the finish line and winning. And the next part of the pose is when you put your hands up. Do you feel powerful?
Oh, yeah. Woo!
So Amy Cuddy did this research at Harvard, and she found out that when you put your hands in the air, it actually changes your body chemistry as well, and it makes you feel powerful, and it helps you build testosterone. We don't have to lift weights, we can just put our hands in the air. And it actually lowers the cortisol, so you can actually helps the relaxation station.
Do you walk down the street with your hands in the air?
Why not?
Why not?
It's a new pose. At Women's Quest, they call this the Colleen, because I make everybody do a photo like this. Like, put your hands up. And then, of course, high five. If you don't have Nicole with you, just high five yourself.
Oh, yeah. That's called clapping, but it's okay.
Smile,
win,
finish line,
and celebrate.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.